In this video, we'll continue with our review of Suffusion skinning options. We'll cover customization of the header, navigation bar below the header, and body background. By now, you should be familiar with the Suffusion Options dashboard. To get to the Suffusion Options dashboard from the WordPress dashboard, hover over the Appearance tab. Click Suffusion Options, and this will take you to the Suffusion Options dashboard. Suffusion Theme allows versatile customization of the header of a website, from simple theme style with color and text to the placement of custom header images and variation of header height. Personally, I find header customization to be one of the most important aspects of the look and feel of my websites. I like to create most of my own custom headers using a software program called Photoshop Elements. You can purchase this software program for under $100 at Amazon, and it's well worth the price. In the article below, you can find a link to some excellent Photoshop Elements training videos. Now, let's run through the options that are available for header customization. First, we need to choose whether we want to go with the theme styles or create our own custom styles for the header. If you choose theme styles, you can ignore all of the other settings on this page. If you choose custom styles, you'll be overriding all of the default settings, and you'll need to modify the settings below. For this video, we're going to choose custom styles, and we're going to make some modifications to the settings below. You'll probably want to make your own modifications to your site header as well, because the theme default styles are very basic. I've already created an image header for this project that's ready to upload. Click Upload Image. Usually, I have to click this button twice. This will open another window that displays the file system of your computer. Navigate to the image that you want to upload and select it. Once it's selected, click Open. This will begin the upload process, which might take a couple of seconds. Once the image is uploaded, you should see the image here. You will then define how you want that header to display. You can set the header to repeat horizontally and vertically, just horizontally, just vertically, or you can set the image to appear only once. For most of my custom site headers, I usually set the image to display only once. Next, we set the position of the image within the header area. I usually make my image dimensions the width of the page and set the image position to top left or top center. If the header image is the same width as the page, you'll get the same results with either. If you're using a logo that's much smaller than the page width and header area, then the image position settings will become much more important. One problem that you may run into is knowing exactly how wide to make your background header image so that it fits nicely in the space available. You can find out what your header width should be by clicking on Layouts. Under the section titled Fixed Width Settings, you can set your page width. I recommend a fixed page width between 950 and 1020 pixels. This page width will accommodate most all of the common screen widths without making your visitors use a horizontal scroll bar. More details will be given about page width settings in an upcoming video. As with any modifications that you make, after you have all of your settings adjusted, you'll want to click Save and then Save Page Header. This will save all of your settings. Be careful not to click Reset Page Header, as this will reset all of your adjustments to the Suffusion default. The next item in the theme skinning section is the navigation bar below the header. Just as we did for the top navigation, in the Other Graphical Elements section, we'll need to activate the nav bar below the header, and then we can begin customization in the skinning section. As with the nav bar above the header, the nav bar below the header is fully customizable. You can change the nav bar background, border, font style and size, menu item color, menu item border, menu item font, and link effects. Keep it simple with customization at first and experiment as you gain more experience. Now, under Body Background, we can modify the layer of your website that sits furthest to the back. This layer can be filled with an image or a solid color. If using an image, you'll want to make sure that you set the background image to repeating or not repeating. The background image of this website is a repeating tile that's 33 by 52 pixels. If you want to use your own background image, you'll have to upload that image just like we uploaded the header image previously. As you progress with your own website, one thing that you'll want to remember is to try to keep the image file sizes on any given page of your website to a total of less than 100 kilobytes. This will significantly improve your page load speed and improve your visitors' overall experience. Next, under Main Wrapper, we can modify the main wrapper that surrounds the page. With this website, I have the main wrapper background set for transparent. But just so that you can see what the background would look like, here's the main wrapper background set to white. For the main wrapper, you can set a background image or a solid color. Also, there's an option for adding a drop shadow behind the main wrapper. If you're using a light color for your body background, the drop shadow can add a nice effect. In the next movie, we'll finish off with skinning options for the post background, date box, and custom emphasis graphical elements.